Scott, it's your show.
All
God,
right,
why did you
welcome.
do this to us?
I was going to start out with an apology. You preempted me.
Weren't fast enough.
Yeah, I picked it because of nostalgia. Okay, let's. Okay, this is it rotten? This is our first episode of the new year, I believe, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I think we did that like New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And we are talking about Spy Hard, the 1996 Leslie Nielsen spy movie parody, sort of. It's like half spy movie parody and then like half just random shit parody. And yeah, I saw this movie in theaters when it came out, and I remember liking it when I was 7, and I never saw it again since. And it was the first spy movie that came to mind, and it had a 7% on Rotten Tomatoes, so it fits our show. Mac, when did you first see Spy Hard?
So, funny thing, let me go back to when Mac was really young, and Comedy Central was young, and I remember watching Naked Gun, and I liked Naked Gun 1, and Naked Gun 2 was good, and they were just doing Leslie Nielsen movies, and then there was another film that he did that I did not like as a kid, which was A Space Odyssey, which was a parody of A Space Odyssey. It was terrible. Then I watched this, and I did not finish it as a kid. Didn't finish it.
It's not a long movie.
It's not a long movie, but I didn't finish it.
Under 90 minutes.
I didn't finish it as a kid because at the time I had to go, curfew, go to sleep, couldn't watch it. So I had no need to go back and watch it until I saw it. So you picked it today, finally finished it. Boy, this was a damn movie. It was a movie. It was a movie.
Can I just say, I want to say this at the top of the show. This movie doesn't end. This movie stops.
Yes. That's fair.
Yes. Yes, it just stops. That's it. It just stops. Like, yeah. Jesus.
I'm like, that was the ending. It's like the legs come down. I'm like, okay, so there's got to be like a post-credit scene. I skipped to the end of the credits. There was nothing. I'm like,
nothing. I was like, this is a big middle finger. The ending was a big middle finger. Like, fuck you.
Did they really think that was a strong enough joke to end on?
I don't know. Like, there's no.
I mean, the alternative means the other ending joke could be worse.
Probably was.
It's true.
Like what if that was the best of their endings? Like
I mean, it was. That's the one they went with.
Right. All right.
Eric, when did you first see this?
All right, so I'm going to preface this by saying that Leslie Nielsen movies are actually a surprising blind spot with me. I've seen bits and pieces of Airplane. This is the first that I've sat through and watched start to finish.
Wow. You gave him a terrible impression, Scott.
I'm sorry. Now I feel even worse.
You would smirch Leslie Nielsen now. How do you feel?
I mean,
this is not indicative of the rest of his career.
Eric, go watch Naked Gun.
Go watch The Police Files. You'll get it then.
Watch Police Files too. Just watch it. He's actually
watch Dracula Dead and Loving It. That makes this.
Don't watch that. That's like the.
I think Eric would be fine with that one.
I feel like that's the deep end of the pool, but you gotta start him out slow. But he already went in the deep end, so yeah. Go ahead and watch Dracula Dead.
It can only get better from here.
It can only get better. Like, yeah.
I don't know, Mr. Magoo.
Oh yeah, yeah. There was a dark period.
Yeah.
Stick to the 90s.
Except this 90s.
Do not watch the Space.
And skip this again.
Watch the Space Odyssey movie. I don't even know the year. It was bad. That movie was terrible.
Zach, when did you first see Spy Hard?
I half remember watching it once on like UPN. That's about it.
That's where it should stay.
A network that doesn't exist anymore.
It's less that it doesn't exist. It got absorbed with the WB network into CW.
Yeah,
Right.
that's true.
I'd rather it not exist.
Well, this movie for sure exists. I watched it. I hope you guys did.
Unfortunately,
let's just get into this.
Double speed did not make this any better. That's what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Oh god.
You finished the movie in 20 minutes.
About 40, actually.
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
Honestly, the sped up parts I sped up looked better because, speed up doing some of the slapstick is kind of funny.
It's like
so
Benny
it
Hill.
actually enhanced the experience.
Okay. I have to, off the bat, say this movie has a lot of visual humor that doesn't work in this day and age when the movie doesn't keep your attention.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. A lot of the jokes are like basically just repeated gags, or just like plays on the same type of joke, or just like a parody of a random movie. Like there's a parody of Sister Act in this movie.
Yeah.
That's not a spy movie.
No,
it's not. I was sitting there literally watching this film.
Did they actually directly parody any spy movies
No,
other than Bond?
True Lies.
Fiction.
Okay,
they do True Lies at one point.
Pulp Fiction isn't a spy movie.
Yeah,
Pulp Fiction is not a spy movie.
What do you?
Home Alone's more of a spy movie.
Closer.
Yeah, but they only parody like one scene, and that was it.
And obviously the opening with Weird Al, the
we'll
Bond
get to that.
theme.
We'll get to that.
Sure. All right, let's start out. Let's start with best line. Zach, what's the best line in Spy Hard?
Crazy. Some people think walking down the street muttering to yourself is crazy. I'll tell you what's crazy. Crazy is walking down the street with half a cantaloupe on your head saying, I'm a hamster. I'm a hamster. That's crazy. Like that was like, Eric, that line is closer to what normal Leslie Nielsen is like.
Like I have enough vague cultural osmosis to know that is Leslie Nielsen.
Yeah.
But, Eric, what's the best line?
God, man.
Yeah, it's tough. I know.
It's very tough.
You want me to go?
Yeah, please. I gotta say, this movie, it left zero impression on me.
it did, but I found one line that I kind of enjoyed, where the doctor asks, is my daughter all right? And he asks, yeah, the van had multiple airbags that she took her in. I was like, okay, that was funny.
Yeah, no, the line is funny. It's like, but the directing, like, there was no impact to that.
Yeah. I just chuckled.
No, the line's great. It's
the line is great. Yeah, I just chuckled like, okay, that was funny.
But there's so many times on here, I'm like, if Leslie Nielsen had a competent director behind him for this, it would have actually worked.
It would have been funny. Yeah, it would have been if he had a competent director. Yeah. Can we just say before Eric gets here, this is the only film this director directed?
Well, do you know who he is though?
No, he did. That's not the only thing he directed.
What else?
No,
he
it's
did?
not. He's Rick Friedberg.
Yeah,
he's the father of Jason Friedberg, who is half of Friedberg and Seltzer.
He did a movie called
parody movies.
Yeah.
Oh my bad.
He did a Off the Wall and did a bunch of directed video stuff with Leslie Nielsen, like Golf My Way or Bad Golf, which I kind of want to watch. Leslie Nielsen doing terrible golf actually sounds way better than this movie.
It does, and now she actually loves golf, so you might like that. Yeah.
All right. I gotta say, it's like I wish they were spread out more, but the "what's that" jokes were actually kind of funny. I wish they weren't all front loaded. I wish they were spread out across the movie a bit more.
Yeah, they do like 3 of them within the first like 15 minutes of the movie.
Right.
Or like add more of them to make it more ridiculous. One or the other. This half measure bullshit is kind of like the bane of this movie's existence.
Right.
All right. Mine was actually Zach took mine, but my second choice is an accident. Having a kid at 60, that's an accident. Having a piano fall on you, that's bad luck.
That was really funny.
Yeah, this movie didn't have many good lines.
Hell no.
All right, best scene.
I do want to go first for this one because I don't have very many.
Go ahead.
It's like this takes me back, and then they flash back to a couple seconds ago.
Can I go second? I got one. I only got
Sure.
one. Yeah, I got to go with the opening credits with Weird Al.
Okay, no, that's mine too. Like that was like the only. It was the only time I'm actually genuinely invested in what I'm watching.
Yeah, I was invested. Like, why is it weird?
And subsection of that is when it's going down through the credits, and it says his name, and he's like,
Yeah.
But it's like I had more fun watching Weird Al sing and having weird shapes and silhouettes go across the screen than any other part of the film.
Yeah.
That's pretty bad.
And his head exploded at the end, which was even great. Like, just like
Yeah,
it gave
it's
us
great.
a weird. Yeah, it's great. It's like they must have paid. They didn't pay him enough.
ah, damn it, weird is 83%. Dang it.
I don't know anyone who disliked Weird.
I know.
Where's UHF though?
UHF.
I think UHF is fresh, actually.
Yeah. I would love to talk about UHF.
Yeah, UHF is awesome. But yeah, that's mine.
So you guys both are going with the Weird Al opening?
Oh yeah.
All right, then I'll pick something else.
I'm sorry, there's so little to choose from.
Zach,
There really is.
Zach, we're just Bird Green too much. Fuck you.
We're all in agreement on this movie, I think.
Yeah, nobody.
We cannot. We cannot agree.
If I have to pick another scene, I'll go with the when Ray Charles is driving the speed bus.
Oh, damn it! What the hell did that have to work?
Honestly, if that had been the whole movie, I would have been, I think, much happier.
I was like, why? I was sitting there. I was watching this. I was like, why did this work? It's so stupid, but it works.
Yeah, it's a stupid gag, and like,
Yeah,
if you
like-
don't know who Ray
Well,
Charles
it's
is,
because
it doesn't
it's the
work at
one
all.
gag they didn't beat to death.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it didn't beat it. Yeah, it just works because
It just happened, and you're like, "Huh, funny." Like instead of having to go like, "Oh, it's a blind guy driving a bus."
Ray Charles
Yeah.
driving the bus, and he said
but-
nice dress, and I was like, "You're blind,
But the other issue that I have with that scene as a whole, it harkens back to what I said at the top of this, is that this has a lot of visual things, and that scene did not get my attention. I know I missed shit.
Yeah. It's like that, yeah. This
Although we're talking about
it's
visual,
also not a spy movie.
I do
Speed's
love
not a
that we're
spy movie.
talking about visual humor about a blind guy. That's pretty good.
yeah. The scene with the blind guy has a lot of visual humor.
yeah. Exactly.
Oh,
Okay, let's move on to the worsts.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right. Let's start with you, Mac. Worst line.
Look, anything Andy Griffith says, look, why the fuck did they put him in this film? Andy Griffith, every time you mention Spy Hard, is rolling in his casket, rolling in the casket they had quickly put the casket he was quickly put in the ground. He is rolling in his grave by this damn film. He hates this film. I think every time you say Spy Hard, you mention Spy Hard, he's getting like spit on.
he's
I
getting
just
spy
feel like-
soft.
Yeah, he hates this film, and he hated this. Andy Griffith didn't even want to be in this, and his lines were just so terrible. His delivery was terrible. It was just Andy Griffith's my worst line. Anything he said.
All right, fair enough. Zach.
I'm gonna go more specific, where the while I'll play Mortal Kombat with the entire world.
You're going with Andy Griffith, that line?
Yeah, what the fuck was
That
that?
was stupid
Like-
too, yeah.
Like, you needed another pop culture reference.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You needed one that badly. How does that even work? Mortal Kombat's 1-on-1. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah. I went anything he said. Anything he said, I just didn't like. But
Are we doing like are we talking like literally the game or actual like physical Mortal Kombat? What the fuck is he even talking about?
I don't think Andy Griffith knew. He was just saying the words.
Andy Griffith didn't give a fuck. We know this. He did not like this film.
All right. So
Eric?
to balance out what I said for my best line, I'm going to also go for a different runner on this one, which is the a saying in my country runner. I hated that. I hated that.
Oh God, I hated that.
Hated
too.
it.
Yeah.
It was a backup. It was a backup, but yeah. Anything in
Damn,
my...
I was gonna say anything Kabul said.
Yeah, that was one. That was
terrible.
running up. That was running up for me. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I guess I'll go with Dick Steele couldn't stop me 15 years ago, and all the dicks you've got can't stop me now.
Ugh,
Terrible.
terrible.
And Barry Bostwick had a follow-up line about
They
members.
they fucking wasted Barry Bostwick in this.
He really was. He
Because
should have been
Barry
the star.
Bostwick is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Like
You know what?
like
Charles
he's-
Durning is actually pretty funny in this.
Like, almost
with all the
everyone-
hiding in the chair and everything.
almost
Yeah.
everyone in this film is actually talented, but they
Yeah.
have no idea what to do with it.
Yeah, it's a really good cast. It's just a terrible.
They could have
movie.
cast Charleston Heston as instead of Andy Griffin. It probably would have been. Nah, this film would have been worse. But
No, but it would have been that was still would have been bad.
that would have been bad.
I
All
think
right, let's.
I think I will say I think one thing that this film has going for it is that a year later Austin Powers came out and completely made everybody forget about this
Film, yeah, yes, yeah,
That's
baby,
true.
yeah,
It's in every way a better spy parody series.
yeah. It did. Better
Yeah.
parody.
And then later, MacGruber is a better version of this.
MacGruber is
There's
the
so many
worst.
better versions of it.
Superior version.
Yep.
Superior.
Go
Okay,
watch our
let's,
episode on MacGruber.
Please go see that.
Or just go watch MacGruber. Somebody has to.
Just
Somebody
go watch
has to.
MacGruber.
Yeah, please.
Watch the series too. Watch the
Yeah.
TV
Alright.
series on Peacock.
Go see
Just go in real life to your cemetery and have sex with the ghost of your dead wife. All right?
Absolutely, you should do that. Okay. On that note, what's the worst scene, Eric?
The worst. I hate the fucking opening. I hate it.
What?
It was boring. It was so boring.
You're not talking about the Weird Al opening. You're talking
No.
about the scene.
I'm talking
No,
about
no, the
pre-Weird
opening-
Al.
No, the
Okay.
the part that
Yeah,
feels like a
I
student.
saw
The
Mac
part that
freaking
feels
out
like a
on this.
student film that got out of like.
Oh yeah,
hand.
that was bad. That's bad. Sorry, Eric. I was
They
totally
did-
about
they
to
did-
roast you.
Zero effort to de-age Leslie Nielsen during that.
It was.
I saw that too. I noticed that.
Actually, I'm okay with that because once you have him in your movie, you're kind of it's like having Steve Martin in your movie. De-aging Steve Martin isn't a thing.
No.
That is that. You know what? That's fair.
Yeah. Okay, Mac, what's the worst scene?
Ooh, yeah, man, there are so many worse scenes, but I have to go with, I got to go with dance reference from Pulp Fiction. That was really bad. Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
There was no reason for it either.
No reason. Because when I saw that, I was like,
They were in a nightclub.
Actually, like I said, the reason why I hate the opening so much, by the way, how much would that scene have been made so much better if they put Leslie Nielsen in a shitty wig, a
Yeah.
purposefully shitty wig? How much better would that scene have been?
yeah,
It would have gone up a few notches just based on the wig.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. But because they didn't, it's just boring.
it's just boring.
Yeah.
But that Pulp Fiction dancing, I was like, why are you doing this? It makes us. You're just doing this to have a callback to Pulp Fiction. I think Quentin Tarantino should sue them, but we don't.
Parody law, man.
Huh?
All fair. It's all
Yeah.
fair under parody law.
Yeah,
Fuck. Damn it.
bitch.
That thing slept that burned my ass. I hate it. Yeah.
All right, Zach.
I'm going with the kung fu sequence. Did anyone else catch the teeth out part of that? That was
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
damn gnarly.
He did
Yeah.
it like twice.
Oh, that's fucked. like-
yeah.
Like this is the 90s, man. This isn't even like the 80s or like the 60s or some shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck were you doing?
Yeah, that was the scene I was gonna pick too. um
Also, Leslie Nielsen, like we need to keep him away from doing certain stunts like that. Like the just anything that makes him look badass is probably going to fail.
Well,
sometimes it's funny though, like when he's running away and he looks like an idiot.
No, when he's an idiot, it's fine. It's when they actually try and make him look competent, they should not do that.
right.
Sure, yeah. I guess I'll go with the whole airplane sequence with the rude guy and the creepy flirting.
Yeah, that was my backup. That
Yeah.
was my backup.
I mean, my first pick was the kung fu scene also, because that was terrible.
Yeah. All these scenes in general suck.
Yeah, this is pretty much a terrible movie.
Yeah.
How did this get released in theaters? That's what I want to know. Because this just reeks of direct-to-video, the entire project.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know how it happened. It seems like the type, because like Leslie Nielsen had straight to video movies at the time. Seems like the one that would have gone straight to video. I don't know.
Would have been this one.
Yeah. I guess it had enough star power behind it. Andy
Well,
Griffith.
I mean, when Wrongfully Accused came out before this,
Was that before this?
I think it was. I don't know. I'm asking. Was it?
I don't know.
No. That was not. That wasn't.
I'd usually look this up, but I'm not sure I care enough.
Me neither. I don't care. Wrongfully Accused was all right, but this is worse. But you know.
No, Wrongfully Accused was 98.
Oh, okay. Okay. Did that come out in
that
theater?
came out. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I saw that one in theaters too. I like that too, but I won't make us revisit it.
Please don't.
All right. Conspiracy theory. This movie was released in theaters so that people would forget about the OJ trial.
I don't know.
Mm,
Do you think OJ would have played the Robert Guillaume part if if he wasn't in legal troubles?
Yeah,
Two
he
on the
will.
nose, Barry. Two on the nose.
We've never known that man to turn down a paycheck.
Yeah.
Although, when did Naked Gun 3 come out? Was that before this?
No, Naked Gun 3 came out in 92, 93, somewhere around there.
Oh, I thought it was later.
No, because
never mind.
I know Naked Gun came out before I was born. Naked Gun 2 came out like when I was like,
Oh God, I forgot Seth MacFarlane was making a new one.
What?
a new Naked Gun.
Yeah.
What?
That's terrible.
Well, I mean, we still got Presley. She's still alive.
Although, I mean, if you're gonna do it with anybody, you do it with like Liam Neeson, who he's worked with before.
Look, yeah, it's they don't have any like people named. It doesn't look.
Naked Gun 3 came out in
1994.
1994, aka the year it happened.
Oh wow!
Wow. Well, you want to know something? The joke was on the trailer was Anna Nicole Smith. I was like, damn it, really? We know Anna Nicole Smith is going to be in this damn film. Damn.
Okay, I guess let's get to the question. Eric, is Spy Hard rotten?
Yeah.
Okay, I was worried for a second. Fuck, dude.
Get this movie
We've
a
been
2.
bitching since we got on the horn. What are you talking about?
This movie gets a 2.
Oh God!
2%. Fuck it.
2%.
You know what? I don't disagree with that. That's fair.
Yeah. Yeah, there's really nowhere you can go here.
Zach, is it rotten?
Very. I'm gonna be a little kinder and say a 5.
5. Okay, you're still going below the critics.
Oh
The
yeah.
critics have it
No,
at
no.
7.
Oh no. I think the critics saw like I read some of the reviews. And I think they missed the way they didn't understand that this was just the beginning of the wave of terrible blank movies.
Mhm.
Like they
Right.
didn't realize that they had unleashed a monster with this movie, where it's just going to be all of these shitty parodies with nonsensical references. Nobody understood what had happened yet.
What year did Scary Movie come out?
I feel like that was like 98, maybe
Yeah.
99.
Which is the same writer.
Hmm.
So.
First Scary Movie was 2000.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it did. As I always accredited Scary Movie with starting that trend, but I guess
I
it
think
did
this
start
did
in
it.
Spy Hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
We found it. We found the urtext. All right, Mac, is it rotten?
Yes. There's no sadly. It is fucking rotten. They were fucking right. This is rotten. I just want to say this right now. Rotten Tomatoes got a lot of things wrong, and I got I got something to say. Look, yes, this is no doubt. I've seen really terrible spoof films. I've seen better spoof films. I mean, UHF is better, and Hot Shots was better. This sucked. Now it is rated 7 on Rotten Tomatoes, and I admit I was thinking about like maybe they were a little harsh, with the 7. Now that I think about this film and the fact that I am a person that loves spoof films, and also I love spy films. Look at me, I love James Bond and I love Jason Bourne. I love spy films. I gotta get this. I'm giving this film a fucking. Not only they were wrong with the 7. I'm going below you guys. I'm going below Eric. I'm giving this film a -7. This film is that bad. It is so bad.
This movie is like the reverse Sergeant Bilko, where everyone, to me, where it's like we watch Sergeant Bilko, we're like, holy shit, the writing's amazing, and like all this, and then we watch this, we're like, oh, I'm betting this is gonna be the same case. No, this is just garbage.
Garbage. Yeah.
I was so hoping this would be another Sergeant Bilko.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
It was very. Like it was just not even
Shit.
funny. It was shit. It was shit. I couldn't. I was watching this film and I was like, I couldn't. I was like, there was I swear to you, Scott. There was times that I was going to stop watching this film. I about paused and quit because I just was like, this film sucks. I cannot go through this film. Actually, I'll tell you in a moment where I said I was going to quit. I about stopped. I paused it for a minute and I was like, I can't. It was the nun scene. I was like, I can't do this anymore. This sucks.
Ooh. Okay, I found a really good line about the movie. Nielsen, with his expert deadpan and sense of comic timing, creates the illusion of humor for about 15 minutes. Thanks to him, what could have been an unbearable experience becomes merely empty.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's like, Jesus, man.
Yeah. So, yeah, -7 for me.
Still, he can't work miracles, and nothing short of a miracle could have made Spy Hard worth seeing.
No. So yeah, -7. Scott, I'm gonna ask you the question: is it rotten?
Yes, it is a shit movie, and I'm not gonna go negative with it. I'm going to give it 1% just because of Leslie Nielsen. Like there are a few moments where it's like kind of you see him come out and it works, but like, yeah, this is a terrible movie.
Yeah.
So,
and I'm sorry again.
No. It's not your fault that it was Twitter. They voted for this. They don't want us to be happy and watch. I don't know. I was actually interested in what Zach had because I was like, "What is this?"
Yeah, I had never heard of Zach.
We don't always do this, but just because it's very funny to me, the average of all 4 of our scores is 1/4%.
So 0.25%.
Yes.
Yes.
0.25%.
Exactly. What would I have to do to make this a 7 so they could be right? Would I have to
Why
go to
would
the-
you want that? Why
Yeah, I
would you
don't
want to do
know.
that?
I don't know. I just wanted to do something stupid.
They were wrong.
Yeah.
They were wrong. It's worse than they said.
It's worse.
I don't know. Maybe they remembered how the popcorn they were eating tasted, and that gave them a positive impression. I have no fucking
Like,
clue.
damn, this popcorn sure is delicious. I mean, I drank a Gatorade while I was watching this. It didn't help.
Look, I don't understand how any, theater critic would be like, oh man, the theater experience is so good when in an age before reclining seats and the Coke freestyle machine.
So, do we really
Do-
got to? Do we really got?
Do we have pitches? Does anybody have pitches?
We have to. We have to. Now, no one ever said the pitches had to make the movie better.
No.
Remember that.
Oh, okay.
Fair. You want to start, Zach?
No, I don't, because I had to think about that.
All
right, I will start. I'll start because I don't really have anything. My pitch is MacGruber 3. You skip right over MacGruber 2 and you go to MacGruber 3.
Perfect.
Okay. Here's my pitch. Austin Powers 4.
You get it.
Yeah. But Leslie Nielsen is in it.
What is Ghost?
Somehow.
He is AI
Look,
generated.
I was
Leslie
going to say,
Nielsen
we're in
is
the age of
movie.
AI now. It doesn't
They
matter.
deep fake him, yeah.
They deep fake Leslie Nielsen in the movie.
Fuck.
But put him onto like John Cena's body.
Yes, that is actually what it is. They deep fake him onto John Cena. It's John Cena's voice. It's just Leslie Nielsen's face.
And every time he comes on screen, it goes da 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 da.
Na-na-na.
Leslie Nielsen. Leslie Nielsen.
You know what? I'm gonna go before stuff starts getting stupid. Before stuff starts
Starting.
start for Zach Stills. I hope Zach's gonna still. He's probably gonna think about. I'm going with a documentary film on how this film was made.
I feel like we've done this before.
That's something I did.
That's something Zach did.
I literally did that on Freddy Got Fingered.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I feel like this is like it's like a need to get them to explain themselves. We just
Yes,
need them.
exactly. Like, and the person who's going to direct this film is Tom Wiseau. There we go.
Okay.
Tommy Wiseau documentary.
Tommy Wiseau going to document this film. Yeah, it's just going to get
All
him.
right.
Let's do this.
So I was trying to think, what could we do with the material that's already there?
Nothing.
Wrong. The only way to make this funny is if you turned it to Adult Swim bumpers, and it's just scenes, and it's the Adult Swim crew, just riffing and making stupid voices over the movie.
Awesome.
So like Kung Pao, Enter the Fist.
Wait.
Exactly.
No. I have another
Or
idea.
Wulin Warriors.
I have
you know
another
that
idea
reference.
too.
I do have another idea.
Me too.
They reverse airplane this movie. And it's
They
word
turn
for
it
word
into
the
a
same
serious
movie.
spy movie.
They do a serious spy movie.
That's great.
That's right.
No, that could absolutely work. But that's it. That's like the only way I can imagine this movie being like any of the footage of this being watched is like 15 seconds at a time. Like you, like sitting through it is terrible. In fact, why don't we like compress some of those segments and put them into fast speed for fucking no reason? Like,
You mean like how you already watched this movie?
yeah, exactly. Do that. It's way better.
It should be a Quibi. You're saying it should be a Quibi show.
Exactly. Quibi was the platform for Spy.
This is a great idea.
Yes.
Go-
You came too late.
Zach,
too
2023. Quibi was the platform for Spy Hard.
I'm just doing this. So, so
that should be a TikTok.
so
Al, get on it.
oh yes. So I have another idea. My other idea had to do with Zach may not appeal with this, but you know what? Fuck it. Let's just bring in Neil Breen. Just let him do the thing. Let him direct. Let him star in the next Spy Hard. Let's let him do it because it's
Neil
already
Breen
fucked.
kind of makes like sincere versions of Spy Hard already. Like Double Down might as well be Spy Hard, but like
That's
played
better.
straight. It is better. You're right.
better.
I agree.
I'm going to be honest. That's bad. Let me tell you something. That is bad. When I say Double Down is better, Spy Hard, you got a problem. Double Down has no structural intent whatsoever.
Well, yeah, but but like Neil Breen is done with like 100% authenticity. This has no authenticity, but at the same time, it also doesn't have any irreverence either, like Austin Powers, where it's like "fuck you." It doesn't even have that energy. There's like zero energy in this.
Well, I mean, see, if think about this, if Leslie Nielsen was still alive and Neil Breen was directing this would be so funny because he would literally have Liam Neeson literally eating tuna, going into the mountain saying, "I'm American, I love this country, damn it." Him putting little computers in the back. I mean, that would be funny as hell.
Who was it that's remaking The Room?
Who
Bob
fuck
Odenkirk.
remake?
Bob Odenkirk, right?
Who the
He's
fuck
doing it
would
shot for shot.
What the fuck? Who's gonna remake that masterpiece? What the fuck?
Bob Odenkirk. They believe they just answered that.
Yeah.
Why the
Yeah.
fuck would he do that?
I'm interested to see what he does.
Yeah.
It's gonna be serious. I don't want that.
It's no Bob Odenkirk. You've only probably ever seen him in Better Call Saul.
No, I know he was in. I know he was in Mr. Show, but
I'm like, he's not a like comedy is his thing mostly.
I know
He was
comedy
in
is his
Monkey
thing.
Bone.
Yeah,
I understand comedy is his thing. I'm just saying. I want.
it doesn't look like he's taking it seriously. It looks like he's taking it less seriously than even the Disaster Artist did.
I know,
Yeah.
but damn it, that's like a shit show.
I think it's like when Adult Swim does.
Tommy
those,
Wiseau is there
parodies of
with
old
him.
80s themes.
okay. Let's see. We'll see. I still want to see Big Shark. I don't think they're making that.
Anyway, this has
Decoded
been
stuff.
another episode of Visit Rotten.
Yeah.
So, Scott, what is the next prompt that we have to fill the poll for?
Okay. All right. I got a couple ideas. They all involve animals.
Oh shit!
That
Alright,
never goes anywhere good.
No.
No. But you guys, I want to let you guys have a say in this. So either talking animal movies, animal sports movies, or kid with an animal movies.
Fuck! Ah, damn it! All three of these suck. All I can think
Yeah.
of is Star films.
I mean, the animal sports movies are probably going to get dominated by like Air Bud.
Okay. I say we go with talking animal movies
Talking animal?
because I have a loophole.
Do we gotta do Look Who's Talking Now? Come on.
No, we
Oh.
don't.
I mean, you can,
Okay.
but you don't
So-
have to. So, are we doing talking animal? We
Yeah.
all agree in agreement?
Yeah, let's
My
do it.
choice is Pokemon 2000.
Fuck you!
No,
They are not
No.
animals.
No.
they're not animals.
Slow King
Oh,
talks in that movie.
I am about.
He talks in that
I am
movie.
about.
I thought
to
you were
throw
going to go with like the voices
No,
I'm a-
he
or
fully
Son of Sam.
he
Summer of Sam.
says he says I think I need pants.
All right, what you guys got?
I got two, and I don't think you're gonna like either.
I don't expect to like any of these.
I mean, even
Pats, technically a talking animal movie.
Wait, which one?
Pants.
Pats, the new one.
you motherfucker.
Or the Robert Downey Jr. Dr. Doolittle.
Damn you! You son of a bitch! All these films. You do that, I will literally. Don't you? You bring up Dr. Doolittle movie, I will literally bring the original Eddie Murphy Dr. Doolittle movie. You
That's not the original.
Well, I will bring back the one of the Dr. Doolittle Eddie Murphy version. And you hate that shit.
I actually don't mind that movie.
Guys, furry
The
vengeance.
clump
Come on,
sucks,
guys.
but-
What are we doing? What are we doing? Furry vengeance.
Oh!
It's Brendan Fraser's year. We got it.
No. I'm thinking. Planet of the Apes.
Planet of the Apes isn't rotten.
No.
Yeah, you got to be specific.
Tim Burton version.
Oh, why would you do that to us?
Wait, I
can be evil too.
No, I
At least
actually
pick one of
just
the
checking
weird
the-
sequels from back in the day.
Oh no, it's rotten. I just had to check see if it's rotten. I don't mind.
Of course
That
it's
movie
rotten.
doesn't bother me.
It don't bother
Okay.
me, but I can be
So-
evil
so-
too.
So Scott, are you sure you still want to veto Pokemon 2000?
I mean, Fuck.
You sure you want to? You can read?
You guys bamboozled me. This isn't where I saw
Yes,
it
we
going.
did. We can pick a evil movie. I
You
just
know,
had
just like you thought you were locked in here with you.
you're locked in with us.
Damn, I should have gone with Paul Verhoeven remakes like I had originally thought.
Oh.
All right.
So-
Well,
so-
I hope none of you win.
See, that's your fault. It's your fault. You could have picked something else, but all I can think was bad movies.
Legitimately, Pokemon 2000 is my favorite of the Pokemon movies, so I'm fine.
I'm not fine with my
I'm seeing,
pick.
I'm seeing so much more Pokemon through this show than, like, than when I was a
maybe
kid.
this time Zach will watch the correct one.
Maybe not. Who knows?
Knowing these sick fucks, don't pick me. It's like, well, I
we
wanna
already
try-
did, and we already did Rugrats Go Wild, so like
Yeah.
that's already
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we could do
Damn
the Wild
it.
Thornberrys movie, but I don't want to.
No. You already picked. You picked a Pokemon movie.
It's like also my backup was 102 Dalmatians.
Oh, Jesus.
Hold on, the Planet Apes Tim Burton version. That's rotten, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I'm picking. That's my pick. I'm sticking it in.
I'm gonna go with Cats just because Doolittle looks boring.
Yeah.
Well, at least, well.
So
My eyes may bleed from Cats 2019, but at least there'll be something to watch.
so once again, the poll we are going to put to the internet are Pokemon 2000, the Tim Burton Planet of the Apes,
Yeah.
and Cats.
Yes.
But if an overwhelming amount of people comment that they want furry vengeance,
No.
No.
No. You made this whole. You made this.
How about this? We
this
can
is
only
payback for Spy Hard.
No.
No. The only way we'll do it if you get like one of those furry onesies and actually like fucking wear it further out the show. How about that?
I'll do
will
it.
agree.
I'll do it. We can
We'll
do
get
a
you
very
full
special
fursuited.
best actor episode.
Anyway, this has been an episode
Oh,
of Visit
God,
on everybody. I hope you've had a good time. Goodbye.
Yeah.
This is furry vengeance. That's what this is.
This next episode will be our furry event.
Furry
Yeah.
vengeance.
Yeah. See you guys.